Hey, what's up guys? Sam here. Hope all of you are staying safe out there. Hope you're doing well in the middle of this pandemic that we're going through. Apple today in iOS 13.5 beta 4 adding some additional features to try and help you if you're in a bad spot. There's a new way to share your medical ID information if you are in trouble, and Apple has simplified the way the coronavirus tracking is dealt with. So I want to show you all this in today's video. Drop a like if you're excited, hit subscribe for more, and let's go ahead and jump into the first change. Alright, so in the first beta for iOS 13.5, Apple introduced the broad coronavirus tracking, where essentially if you come into contact, this is the great illustration that I made, you could get notified if you came near someone else that opted in and said that they actually had COVID-19. It's a system to track the virus and help you stay safe, or perhaps more easily self-quarantine by knowing for sure you came into contact with the virus. So just head over to General, Privacy, and then Health, and at the very top you can see it does say like COVID-19 exposure tracking. So Apple's got a new description here for how this works, and you can see it is disabled by default because to actually enable exposure tracking, you're going to have to download a partner app from, I think, your federal government in your country. Maybe state governments will also enable an app of some sort, but you're going to enable it there, and then you can start logging randomized IDs, letting you know if you were exposed to the virus. There's also a new button down below for deleting the exposure log, which is going to allow you to reset your data, basically removing all the IDs that I think are kept for only 14 days on your device. So you got that here now, but Apple's not done, because inside of the Health app, they've also made some improvements there. These very, very cool to me. So medical ID has been a feature around for some time now, where inside of iOS, you can basically let first responders know if they pick up your phone, what conditions you have, if you need certain medications, so that more easily than having to go get your records from a hospital or something, on your phone they can see, all right, this is how we best help you in your time of need. Apple is taking that one step further now by enabling an option for you to automatically send it to first responders along with your location when you make an emergency call. To me, this is even more beneficial than the automatic Face ID mask detection that was introduced in the first iOS 13.5 beta that came out about a week ago. You can see it in action right here. It detects I have a mask on or a covering on my face, so it automatically prompts me to enter my passcode rather than making me tap on Face ID or waiting for it to fail continuously. So with this new feature, they're going to be able to send critical data to first responders to help you even better. Again, this is all opt-in. You don't have to share this important, vital, personal medical data if you don't want to, but Apple's adding it as an option for those that do want to do so. I think that's really, really cool. Now, also new in iOS 13.5 is a new feature for group FaceTime. Now, there's been a lot of people hating on group FaceTime since the pandemic began, because a lot of people are using it to stay connected with friends and family, but there's a feature that looks great in a marketing video, how the person speaking like moves around and gets big and everybody's constantly in a shuffle, but for a continuous FaceTime call, a lot of people noted that it gets really annoying and more stressful than a call should be. You have to pay attention to too much. In the last beta, Apple actually added the option to disable those moving tiles. So just head over to settings in FaceTime, scroll all the way down, and then for automatic prominence, you can turn that off. So the person speaking is not always going to be the one becoming larger, especially if there's like, a lot of dialogue happening. Two people aren't going to be battling it out for the center of the square necessarily. It's just they're going to be the same size, which is a really nice change and definitely makes this more comparable to Zoom. So what do you think about these new features? Is Apple really changing the game? Did the Zoom call comparable feature matter? Are you going to enable the contact tracking when it actually launches sometime in May? That's the word on the street right now, when iOS 13.5 will be available for everybody. In the meantime, the battery life and performance feel about the same to me. I can't notice any discernible difference. I'm sure if you run a test there might be a difference, but as far as what you're actually going to feel, it feels just like iOS 13 before, and honestly, I haven't had that many bugs or glitches with it in my experience. So that's all for now. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like down below, hit subscribe for more, and I'll catch all of you in my next video.